Today on Pollen Weather, Oklahoma City mold hits the roof, and pollen is on its way down across the country. Welcome to Pollen Weather by Pollen Wise App. It's Wednesday, October 14th. I'm Landon Bunderson, and this is the place for daily allergy news and forecasts. The east and central U.S. will experience cooling over the next 24 hours, and the southwest will experience warming and an increased risk of fire weather. As you can see from the overnight lows from last night, things have been quite mild. Just a reminder, if you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. The pollen forecast continues to improve. Of course, the heavy rain overnight in Maine and rain in northern Idaho and Montana will suppress pollen as well. Only northern Utah is expected to see very high conditions today. Now, there are a lot of areas experiencing high conditions today, including the southeast coast, which has trended up from the moderate conditions of yesterday to high pollen conditions today. That 52 in Boston is a misprint. That should be 23. I'm going to pull up the wind map here, something we haven't talked about in quite some time. Check out those orange and especially the red spots in Montana and Wyoming. That's enough wind to whip up some sagebrush pollen. If you happen to be outside in those areas, you might be feeling a little extra sneezy today. Over on the mold map, things are not looking quite as good as pollen. Oklahoma City will hit the ceiling, 100 on the index, and parts of Missouri and Iowa are going to get close to that level as well. Salt Lake, Albuquerque, and Sacramento are going to be in the 80s. Over on air quality, the Sierra Nevadas are still burning, as are other parts of the west, and that smoke is trailing into southern Nevada and northern Arizona. Los Angeles and the Bay Area have high NO2 levels, as do Phoenix and Las Vegas. The eastern half of the U.S. also has a fair amount of NO2, but really things are not looking too bad. Today's feature is the best and worst locations of the week. For the worst locations, we've got a tie between San Jose and Louisville. Philadelphia was the best location, a first for Philadelphia this year, and that northeastern region as well. It definitely looks like the season is over up there. That's it for today. Thanks for listening. Remember, you can find previous episodes on the Pollen Channel on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, check out the Pollen Wise app, the only place for real hourly pollen and mold counts.